Today, on December 7th, 1941, 80 years ago, we experienced a devastating attack on Pearl Harbor. Over 2,400 innocent Americans were lost that day by the Japanese. Today, we reflect all who joined together to defend our USA. Today, our veterans and Rockford vets will read a poem penned by another veteran, R. Michael Gordon.
The envoys of the East, not yet enjoined in fear, would talk of peace with treachery as death sails ever near.
The rising sun of blood and gore flew only to bring war, as Tora Tora was the cry that flew from foreign shore.
The war of warning had been sent, but little had been known. A radar set had given pause with urgency not shown, a nation that had been concerned by issues far away. Saw death that came from skies so clear on such a fateful day.
The birds of prey had come from ships the north of island's shore. No man nor plane had seen them come before they heard the roar.
The sun rose from the west that day, and yet from eastern shores. That Sunday morn, where men of peace had prayed to have no wars.
The field of Hickam would feel the first of many blows that morn, as peaceful craft sat silent rows against internal storm. Wheeler then came into sight as soldiers scanned the sky. What craft are these? Why are they here, as dozens soon would die?
One now to that harbor pearl, where battleships did rest. The fleet of peace was still asleep when came their greatest test.
As did the ford of graceful ships set peaceful to that day. So bombs did fall and death prevailed to steal that peaceful day.
The cry came up to man the guns, for this is not a drill. And give them all that men can give before our day stands still.
A symbol now comes to the deck to test his battle might. A man in white throws down his cloth and mans a gun to fight.
With grim dispatch he cuts the air with fire from the deck. A gun now manned by him alone among the dead now set. And from his post he takes his aim and cuts them to their doom. He takes their measure one by one and gives them no more room.
Despite surprise of bombs and guns, some planes did rise to fight, and fight they did from burning decks and planes of battle might.
As wave by wave came on to give more depth that sunny day, men of peace stood firm in task to send them on their bloody way.
When men did ask, what shall come from infamy this day, the answer came from honored dead. They must be made to pay.
Across the wide Pacific waves, the giant left its sleep to do what needed to be done and send them to the deep.